Well, our mental health is something we truly try to take care of these
Definitely.
days. No longer an afterthought when trying to make sure we are at our fittest. But there are hurdles like getting care, like simply having access to professionals who can help.
And the options in Memphis, though, are growing. Here to talk about the newest option is David Wood, the Tennessee Director for Family Care Center. Thank you for coming in. Good day. Welcome.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, just this week, the Family Care Center celebrated its ribbon cutting for its newest clinic in Memphis. You all say the goal is to cut down on the long lines and health provider shortages. How will this clinic do that?
Absolutely. So this new clinic, we just did our ribbon cutting on the 4th. We actually opened on July 14th.
Okay.
It's a very large footprint clinic. We'll have about 22 or 23 mental health providers. So that will include therapists and psychiatrists, as well as transcranial magnetic stimulation. We work with all the major payers in Tennessee, including veterans, active duty, TRICARE members, and Medicare patients.
Wonderful.
So where's that located?
It's over on Tournament Drive over in East Germantown.
Okay, very good. All right, well, you have 9 other clinics across the state of Tennessee. Why was it important to be in the Memphis area?
You know, we heard a lot of feedback from local healthcare providers, from primary care physicians and provider groups, as well as pediatrics. And we heard a very common theme that due to the shortage of quality outpatient behavioral health care in the area, they find themselves doing a lot of their own mental health care and just inundated with patient needs. And so we really wanted to partner with them and come alongside physician groups, primary care and pediatric groups to help serve their patients in the local populations here in Memphis.
Right, and the wait list is long in Memphis. If you've ever tried to get a therapist or a psychiatrist, it can be months or weeks. These clinics bring, as you mentioned, all these therapists and psychiatrists and other mental health providers. How big is the need, do you think it really is in Memphis? I can go by what I've experienced, but...
Yeah, I would say there is quite a substantial need across all of Tennessee, and I do get the feeling that Memphis is kind of on the same vibe as the rest of the state, where there is a shortage and there's lots of growth, that lots of people are moving to Tennessee and the population's growing, and with that growth it kind of compounds that shortage issue. So currently at our new Memphis location, we have immediate availability. Patients are typically able to get appointments within 24 to 48 hours of reaching out to us.
That's wonderful.
So when you do have a new patient who arrives and presents himself or herself at this new office here in Memphis, how do you personalize the care for each one of them? Absolutely.
So that starts even at the initial phone call with our intake department. We have a trained intake staff who will interact with the patient or reach out to the patient if it was a referral from another physician, and kind of check in with the patient and see what kind of needs they're presenting or what presenting issues they may be struggling with, and align them with a therapist or a psychiatrist who kind of meets their needs. But also we ask demographic questions to help that individual get aligned with a provider that they may be looking for right out of the gate. And then continuing through the process, we tailor individual treatment plans for specific patients, their particular presenting symptomologies or diagnoses, and then track our progress through our care with measurements and outcomes. We often say the ultimate goal of behavioral health care is, to not be in health, to not have to need it. The goal of therapy is to not be in therapy, and so we do our best to achieve that with our patients.
Do you find that there is still a stigma related to mental health care?
There is. I do feel that it's lessening, though. I myself, as a therapist, I work with a lot of adult men, and I do see men reaching out more, and it's been a really good thing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing this with us and letting us know that this large new provider is here and in town. So
and taking appointments.
And taking
and
appointments
they are available.
within 24 and 48 hours.
That's right. That's right.
Family Care Center, so out near Southwind.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Folks can learn more about our services and availability and even schedule appointments at our website at FCC Wellbeing.
All right. Thanks again, David.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.